Live from the campus of Darien High School, this is DHS Varsity Basketball on the DAF Media Network. Today's matchup is between the Darien Blue Wave and the New Canaan Rams. Hi everybody, I'm Peter McLean. Alongside me today is Ted Brennan. Ted, what do you think we can expect out of these two teams?
I think we could see a great matchup. Of course, you know, it's going to be it's a rivalry week here, both for the girls and the boys team. So you're going to see a lot of energy out of both teams, considering that they want to get those bragging rights in this crosstown matchup. And I think you'll see a little more energy out of this Blue Wave team as parents have now been able to get to these games. So they're going to add a lot of energy to these girls.
Yeah, without further ado, we're underway. New Canaan takes the tip, looking to get off to a fast start. As you mentioned, Ted, first game for these girls that fans will be allowed one per parent per the new DHS policy.
It always helps to have fans in the stands. It gives you a lot of energy, and it makes the gym a little less silent.
Got a 3-second in the key, I believe, on New Canaan. Darien will take over, forcing the early turnover.
Yeah, it looked like Gibbons, senior captain, was in the lane for too long there. Good score inside there.
Yeah, it's an early basket for Darien, hopping out to an early lead. That's something New Canaan's done all year. They've jumped out to big first quarter leads, right, Ted?
Exactly. They've had multiple first quarter leads. In some of the games, they've kept that first quarter lead into a win, and others, or they have two losses, a miss there.
A shot by Driscoll's no good. Rebound Darien. They will look to switch the floor. Darby up top. Goes to the near corner. Secor bringing it around. Pass is deflected out of bounds, and it will remain Darien ball.
Secor's a good shooter. I'd look for her to get kind of on the three-point wing. She had 9 points in their game, in their loss against St. Joe's at home the other day. I'd look for her to get open shots here.
Shot there by Secor is no good. Rebound New Canaan.
Yeah, Gibbons is going to be a force inside, one of the taller players on this New Canaan team. That's something that Darien struggled with last game, getting rebounds.
It's going to go out of bounds on a pass. It will become Darien ball.
2 early turnovers there from New Canaan. Look for them to clean it up as the game goes forward.
Secor holding in the backcourt, now just crossing the half-court line. Three-pointer, no good by Darby. And we'll get a jump ball. It will be, with the possession arrow, it will be Darien ball here.
That was a good shot by Darby in the corner. You want to look for open shots, especially shooters, so no harm, no foul there on that shot.
Inbounds underneath, just gets it in. Secor is blocked on her attempt. He'll come down and be a foul there, and it will be New Canaan ball.
That was a good play there by Gibbons, just going up and blocking Secor, although it was a nice cut by Secor trying to get open.
Canaan bringing the ball up. It's number 14, Megan Driscoll, running the point for New Canaan. Pushes it back up top. Closter holding up top.
Good cut.
Pass underneath is fumbled and taken over by Darien, but quickly regained. Shot is blocked. And Darien, Maggie Ramsey will come up with it for Darien, looking to push here. Secor's shot is no good. Ball's being tipped around, foul called. And it'll be New Canaan possession here. Foul was on number 13, Shea Dolce.
She's an aggressive player. She's trying to do absolutely everything she can for her team. So I don't see a problem with that foul. If they continue to pile up, then maybe. Almost got a steal there as well.
Yes, that'll be out of bounds and remain New Canaan ball, inbounding just in front of our broadcast booth. Canaan driving foul, blocking foul called on Maggie Ramsey, and this will remain New Canaan ball.
Good idea to try and take the charge there. Just didn't look like she got to the spot on time, and good call by the ref.
It's Darien's third foul here just in the beginning of this first quarter, Ted. Do you think that could become an issue later on?
Definitely, as that one
Shot
is up.
there, three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Darien. That was Jill Vaught on the rebound, looking to push. We'll have to push it back up top. Deep three there by Dolce's, no good, and that will be a rebound for New Canaan.
And Peter, as I was mentioning earlier, the fouls definitely pile up, especially in a rivalry game where emotions are high. So Darien should look to limit fouls, as they don't want to get any of their better players in foul trouble.
Passing underneath, that will go. That was number 33, Emma Gibbons, the captain for New Canaan, making that one drop. And that'll tie us at 2.
That was a good look inside. One of the things that Darien struggled with in the St. Joe's game is defending inside.
Secor's three-pointer is in and out. Rebound will go to Darien, though. Second chance is no good, and New Canaan will come down with it. And foot on the line, on the baseline there. That'll make it Darien ball. We will have a stoppage in play here.
It's mass break time.
It's new to the game this year. Similar to the way college would have media timeouts, they get mask break timeouts.
Well, you don't want your players, staying in a mask for too long, especially if they're going at high energy. We want to keep everyone safe as much as possible, so we don't want athletes collapsing on the floor if they can't get enough oxygen. So mass breaks are definitely necessary here.
Yeah, 2-2, just 4 seconds under the 4-minute mark here in the first quarter. Ted, any thoughts to the beginning of this game?
Well, I like what New Canaan is doing, trying to force it inside, as Gibbons really has been a force to be reckoned with. She's got 3 rebounds already, and she's only 1 for 1 on attempts, but I'd look for her to get. I would assume that New Canaan would probably put more, try to get her working a lot more. And Darien, they're not having a bad game by any sort of means. They just can't take the lid off the basket right now. They've had good opportunities, just not falling their way right now.
Yeah, shots hopefully will fall if you're a Darien fan as Secor brings the ball up here. Pass it over to Darby.
Nice little motion offense from Darien.
Looking to get anything going that they can. Dolce there underneath hits the rim, and that'll be a rebound New Canaan. They will look to flip the court.
That was a good move by Dolce, a little behind the back, just unfortunately lost the ball in the lane and tried to get it up.
Right off the bottom of the rim for Dolce. Shot there by McKinnon will not go. Rebound to Darien's number 13, Shea Dolce.
Yeah, McKiernan there, unable to get that one close.
Ramsey pulls up from deep, no good. Rebound bounces around, but will come down into New Canaan.
It's not really a shot that, we've seen from Ramsey taking a long 3 there, but trying to get something started.
Yeah, you saw her banking a few during warm-ups, maybe thought she had something. That one did not fall. Ball's out of bounds there on the end line, and Darien will take over.
Got to respect the confidence, trying to make New Canaan, pay for leaving her open like that. Something you like to see, having a lot of confidence on the floor.
Yep, Secor bringing it up, screened by Ramsey. Secor wanted to pull the 3, comes down with it. Ramsey pulls the 3, and that one will go. Big shot there by Maggie Ramsey.
Just as we were talking about, her pulls up another one, and that one looked beautiful.
Secor makes the extra pass to find Ramsey. That'll make Darien's lead 5-2 now. We got a timeout, New Canaan. 2:14 left in the first quarter. As we take another look here at Ramsey's 3, little jab step, pulls up. Nothing but net.
Yeah, she created separation on that jab step there, and she felt as if it was enough space to get that one off, and it definitely was, as that one, nothing but the bottom of the net, as you mentioned.
Ted, you got to think of Darien happy to have an early lead, first because they're winning, but also because New Canaan has been so dominant in first quarters.
Yeah, when you take a team that's been really dominant, as you mentioned, in first quarters, and you have momentum right now and you're up by 3, it definitely, provides a little extra energy on your side.
Canaan here after coming out of the timeout, looking to make something happen. Ball on the far side there. Klosker looking to make something happen. That'll shot there. Was a 2 that will not go. Rebound New Canaan. Shot won't go, and Ramsey will come down with it. Secor bringing it up for Darien. Screen there by Dolce. Little confusion. Secor pulls it back out. Darby in the corner throwing it in to Vaught. Pass it back out to Darby. Inside shot is blocked there. New Canaan will look to push it the other way. Pulls up from long range. That will not fall.
Right idea there from Secor to cut inside, but just even better defense from New Canaan.
Canaan getting back into their offense. 3-pointer. That one will not go either. And Dolce will come down with the rebound.
Yeah, New Canaan's trying to go for the big one and tie it right back up. If I were them, I'd look to get an easy bucket to gain some momentum back, as they've had a tough time at shooting the ball.
What a shot there by number 13, Shea Dolce. Acrobatic shot, and that'll make Darien's lead 7-2.
The reason why this Darien team looks for her so often is that she can make something out of nothing.
Gibbons looking to make something in the post. Pass is picked by Secor. 1-on-3, and she will just pull out and let the offense catch up. Pass down to Vaught. Vaught's shot is no good. Rebound will fall to New Canaan, but picked back by Secor. 18-footer is no good. Rebound New Canaan, and they will look to set onto their offense.
Got 10 seconds left, so you got to make it quick. Pull up.
That will not fall. Rebound Vaught, and that'll do it for the first quarter. After the first one, Darien 7, New Canaan 2. And another look there at Dolce's shot that fell. What a shot there.
She got into the lane, which is what Darien wants to do. I know Ian Bosser, the head coach of Darien, wants Darien to get some easy shots inside, and by any sort of means that was not easy. But for someone like Shea Dolce, it seems pretty easy for her, as she is the leading scorer on this Darien team.
Yeah, with confidence comes ease. We'll take another look at it here. Driving into the lane, swamped by New Canaan defenders, able to get it up and drop it in.
Splits the defenders that are just, all around nice play.
Welcome back here to the DAF Media Network. We're looking to get the second quarter underway. Darien 7, New Canaan 2. New Canaan will start with the ball here.
If I'm New Canaan, I'm trying to go inside for an easy basket or a closer shot, because the three-pointers have not been falling.
They don't listen. Driscoll pulls the 3. Passes back out after a New Canaan offensive rebound. Pass into the lane. Shot is no good, but there is a foul. Natalie Plosker will head to the line for New Canaan.
If you get the ball inside, you're more than likely going to draw a foul. You're going to get some easy opportunities to hit some free throws to cut down this lead. If you keep taking threes, and you haven't hit one yet, you're gonna continue to dig yourself into a hole.
Plosker's first is good as Rolap checks into the game for Darien. Secor will come out with 2 fouls. Secor's second, just a bit short. Rebound taken easily by Vaught for Darien.
Yeah, Plusker went 1 for 2 there on the line.
Giving up the freebies, not something you want to make a habit of. Dolce is out there on the far side. Dolce looking to gain separation, passes it out to Rolap. Rolap stuck in the corner, inside to Ramsey. That'll be a foul called defensive, and Darien will retain possession. New Canaan foul was on Lucia Corvado. Darien inbounds to Ramsey underneath, looking to get a shot. Nothing, and another foul on New Canaan. That was also on Corvado, and Darien will get another chance to inbound underneath.
2 early fouls on Corvado.
Pass out to Ramsey, back underneath to Vaught. Vaught's shot is bouncing out. And number 14, Megan Driscoll, will come down with the rebound for Darien.
That's her
for New
third.
Canaan. Darby playing tight D on Driscoll. Almost intercepted the pass, but Driscoll comes down with it. Shot by New Canaan, no good. Ball's going to be out of bounds, but it will stay with New Canaan, tipped out by Darien. Ibn Gibbons checking in for Corvado, who picked up 2 fouls in her short stint there.
Yeah, Corvado only a sophomore, so you know, this is a learning experience for her. Good pass inside.
That'll drop for New Canaan, and that'll make it 7-5 Darien. As New Canaan's going to start with some pressure, it seems to be backing off now. Deep pass to Dolce underneath. Shot is no good. Rebound came to New Canaan. Darby was able to come up with a steal. Pass is intercepted, and we have a foul call.
Yeah, if you're New Canaan, you don't want to drop off the pressure. Darien had some trouble with the pressure in their St. Joe's game from Tuesday. And a little bit of trouble from their Ward game on Thursday, although it was a nice comeback win from Darien. So if you're New Canaan, keep that pressure up, force them into uncomfortable situations, and get some easy turnovers.
Driscoll pulls the 3, and that'll drop. That'll give New Canaan their first lead of the game at 8-7.
Driscoll finally gets one to fall. Driscoll's 1 for 4 from 3-point range tonight.
Rolap shot is deep, no good, and it'll be New Canaan ball after being tipped out by Darien.
Darien's had some easy shots under the lane, but unfortunately they just haven't been able to find the hoop.
Yeah, if you're Darien though, can't be too upset. Hopefully shots will start falling soon. So there's the pass, Driscoll driving inside, shot is no good, rebound is taken cleanly by Dolce. Dolce fouled there. That'll be on number 3, Natalie Plosker. As Karczewski checking in for Darien, as Vaught will inbound from the near side. Roll up back to Darby, over to Karczewski. Ramsey looking to get space underneath, shot fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, they saw a bit of a mismatch there. They had Ramsey, or McKiernan on Ramsey, and McKiernan a little smaller than Ramsey, so they saw the mismatch and got it inside.
Ramsey's first free throw drops, and that'll tie us at 8 here. Looking to capitalize on from the line here. Ramsey's second drops as well, and that'll give Darien a 9-8 lead.
Yeah, good shots there from Ramsey. Gets both the fall.
Kiernan passes over to Plosky. Plosky underneath. Foul on the floor, but it'll be New Canaan possession.
Yeah, good job there by Plosker, you know, trying to get around her defender and go up and under to get the foul call.
Foul was on Emily Darby there for Darien as New Canaan will inbound from underneath. Plosky holding it up top. New Canaan trying to get into some sort of offense, down 1 here with 4.5 minutes until the half. We'll have another 3-second in the key violation for New Canaan, their second of the game.
Yeah. You know, you got to be careful about sitting in the lane there. That's just an easy possession given up right there.
Rolette bringing it up for Darien. Vaught with the shot. That will fall for Jill Vaught. That'll give Darien an 11-8 lead.
Yeah, Vaught struggled a little bit in the first quarter and gets her first bucket of the game, I believe. So maybe some more will fall her way.
Shot there, no good. Rebound bounced around, but it'll come down to Jill Vaught, who will look to push in transition.
Yeah, Driscoll having a bit of a rough shooting night. So if I were New Canaan, look for some other options. Although if Driscoll's open, don't shy away from her because she can hit the 3 ball as we saw earlier.
Into the corner looking for Vaught. That'll be intercepted though. Plosky looking to run. Foul shot will not fall, and Plosky will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, Plosker, we've already seen she went 1 for 2 from the line earlier, so she's going to look to go 2 for 2, capitalize on the free throws here.
Foul on number 4, Catherine Rolap. That's Darien's 7th foul of the half. So we will get our mask break here in the second quarter. Or timeout, excuse me. Welcome back to the DAF Media Network. Bit of confusion there during the mask break. Plosker will be shooting 2 for New Canaan. Plosker's first air balls. Gets the second. That'll remain 50% on the line for Plosker, and it'll make it a 2-point game.
There's that pressure from New Canaan.
A travel called, and it'll be New Canaan ball.
Peter, just like I told you, keep the pressure on. You're going to force turnovers, and that's exactly what happened.
Driscoll up top for New Canaan.
Peter, one thing that I've noticed about this New Canaan offense is that they get it to the wings and then they try to get inside.
And as you speak of it, shot goes up, no good, but there was a foul, and Megan Driscoll will go to the line and shoot 2 for New Canaan.
Yeah, but as I was saying, they try to set a lot of screens, try to get someone down low, and if they can't find anybody down low, they have Gibbons at the free throw line, and they'll have someone come up from down low and try to hit a 3 or try to get open for a three.
Some brief confusion on, I believe, who the foul is on. Darien will call a full timeout. Still some confusion on who the foul was on. We're still awaiting an official call.
Yeah, I wonder why there's so much confusion. I mean, we don't have a great angle over here as the stands kind of block us a little bit. But it's always interesting to wonder why or where the confusion comes from. But, you know, if you're New Canaan, you're only down 2 right now, so you're pretty happy with that because this game could have been out of hand a lot earlier. And, you know, so Darien, if you're Darien, you're going to want to capitalize on the shots that you have down low. I think in the first quarter and a little bit into the second quarter, we've seen some close shots that just didn't fall their way. So if you're New Canaan, you're happy about that, and if you're if you're Darien, you're looking to capitalize on that in the coming into the second half.
Yeah, and coming out of the timeout, Driscoll will have 2 free throws here, looking to tie the game at 11. First hits back rim and comes back, no good.
The announcer's curse, Peter, and the announcer's curse.
Driscoll shooting her second here. Second will fall. It's a theme, 1 for 2 from the line for New Canaan all day, Dad.
Yeah, just, sometimes the shots don't fall your way, and you're going to have to live with that. Maybe a change of sides will get them to fall.
Darien tried to push, no. Shot there from the corner, did not go.
Yeah, Witowski's got the confidence to hit those. She's made more than a few.
3 there will fall. That was Quinn McKiernan for New Canaan.
Good shot there. Gets the lead for New Canaan.
Darien will be able to draw a foul. We'll take another look at McKiernan's 3. Little space between her and the arc there. Nothing but net.
Yeah, hand down, man down, as they say. And she made Darien pay.
Yeah. That'll give New Canaan a 13-11 lead. Some delay here, but Vaught will be inbounding from the near side.
It's only New Canaan's second 3 of the game. They've taken more than a few. They're 2 of 7 from behind the arc. Not afraid to let it fly.
Rolap almost loses it to a backcourt. It will, in fact, be a backcourt as her foot was on the line, and New Canaan will take over.
Yeah, that was close. That was definitely close.
Yeah, ref had a great angle, though, right in front of us. New Canaan looking to hold on to the 2-point lead, or extend, probably, as we have 2 minutes left here in the first half.
Just like I told you, they got someone coming up to try to go for a 3.
Plosker up top, looking to get it in, passes out to McKiernan. We have a foul call. Darien bench is not happy about that, and the, albeit small, fans are not either. Blocking.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if Karczewski just didn't get to the spot in time. That's always a tough call, block, charge, or just let it play on.
As we are in the bonus, New Canaan will have 1 and 1 from the line. First is no good, and Darien will come down with the rebound. These missed free throws for New Canaan are adding up, Ted. Could come back to cost them.
Definitely. I mean, we've seen right now they are 3 of 7. So they're shooting under 50%. They missed out on 4 points. So, if they had those extra 4 points, they're up 17-11.
Yeah, Vaught's pass a bit too aggressive there in the corner. Will go through Darby's hands, and it will be New Canaan ball with 1 minute and 30 seconds left here in the first half.
Love to see close games between rivals. Never want to see a blowout. Just add some extra intensity between both teams.
Back up top to Plosker. Over to Driscoll, who pulls another three. That will be a bit short off the front rim, and Ramsey will come down with the rebound.
Yeah, Driscoll's still got the confidence, only going 1 for 5 from behind the arc.
Koski there, under a minute now. Darby in the corner. Back up to Vaught up top. And we'll have a traveling violation on Lexi Wachowski, and it will be New Canaan ball with 47 seconds left here in the first half.
It looked like it was going to be a good move. You know, tried to shake the defender, but just took one extra step before putting that ball down. Right idea nonetheless.
No shot clock in Connecticut high school basketball, so New Canaan could hold for the last shot if they wanted.
If I'm New Canaan, I don't know.
Shot deep, another three for New Canaan there. McKiernan cannot get that one to fall. And Darien will take over.
Look, if I'm New Canaan, I would hold that ball. You know, I'd try to go to the corner of half court and just kind of stand there until someone picks me up, because there's no shot clock. And
yeah, got a 2-point lead. Didn't think they'd want to give Darien a chance to tie or take a lead heading into half. Darby will give it to Ramsey in the paint. Shot is no good, but Ramsey able to get her own rebound, but it falls out of bounds, and it will be New Canaan ball with just over 3 seconds left.
I mean, New Canaan got lucky there that Darien was unable to convert on their opportunity. Again, I was a little confused on that three-pointer with, I think it was about 37 seconds left.
Yeah, why you take a 3 up 2 at the end of a half is beyond me, as we get a half-court launcher, which will fall well short. 11-13, New Canaan lead heading into the half. What are your thoughts on the first half, Ted?
Well, something I saw out of New Canaan Rams, they're doing a good job trying to get that ball moving around and things like that, but they're taking a lot of threes. There's a high volume of threes and not a high volume of them making them. And I think they're kind of lucky to have this 2-point lead going into halftime. But if you continue to shoot threes and not make them at a high volume, you're going to dig yourself into a hole. And at one point, they were in a decent hole, and they were able to claw back out of that. And as for Darien, they've played a good game so far. A couple of missed shots down low, a couple of missed opportunities down low. But other than that, it's looked good from our standpoint down here. So Darien's been winning the rebounding game. That's something I wanted to bring up. They've been winning the rebounding game. New Canaan had a ton of rebounds in that first quarter, but then Darien came out strong in the second quarter, having a ton of rebounds, and that's hurt New Canaan, even though they have the lead going in the half.
Yeah, 13-11 New Canaan lead at half here from the main gym. We will take a break and come back for the start of the second half.
I'm proud of the work the Darien Foundation has done over the past 20 years. If you live here, our work has likely impacted you, your family, and your neighbors. Since our founding in 1998, we've provided more than $4.2 million in grants, which create opportunity for Darien's youth, support our town's safety and security services, and enhance the overall quality of life in Darien through collaboration with community organizations.
As a family that's relatively new to town and planning to make this our long-term home, I'm grateful to see my community and my family benefit from the Darien Foundation. When I learned that the edible gardens at the elementary schools, the generator at the Darien Library, and the playground by the Sound were all funded by the same organization, I raised my hand to get involved. I'm proud to support an organization whose impact I see every day in our schools and throughout our community.
So far this year, the Darien Foundation has awarded $138,000 in grants to enhance our community. In 2013, the Darien Community Association opened a 4-acre bird sanctuary thanks to a grant from the Darien Foundation. The serene wooded glade has attracted numerous birds, bees, and butterflies, as well as more than 200 school children and other visitors. This year, they added a new pondless waterfall, as well as more trees, plantings, signage, and benches. In 1976, the Darien Historical Society and Darien High School students built the Middlesex, an authentic replica of the 18th century whaleboats. These were used by local patriots in the Revolutionary War to fight the British Navy in Long Island Sound. The Darien Historical Society is restoring this artifact so that it can be part of Darien's upcoming 2020 bicentennial celebrations. The live turtle exhibit continues to be the most popular attraction for children at the Darien Nature Center, which welcomes over 16,000 visits annually. A new forest and pond ecosystem will allow visitors to engage with several species of turtle that will live together in a 50-square-foot habitat that resembles their natural home.
This has been such a special collaboration between the Darien Nature Center and the Darien Foundation, because not only have they provided generous funding to us, but we've been able to meet with members of the foundation and our staff and talk about what is going to make the very best exhibit for the town of Darien, and we've really added value to the process by doing that.
The vast majority of food distributed by Person to Person is donated from local suppliers and businesses. A group of dedicated volunteers drives the brand new cargo van on these daily rounds, which each year account for more than $100,000 in collected food. Person to Person also has an extensive youth program, offering many Darien high school and middle school students their first experiences at volunteering.
Thanks to the Darien Foundation, we have a beautiful new van. We're very excited about it, not only because it's new and it's safe for those who are riding in it and driving and going to pick up all the food, but also it speaks to the support of the Darien Foundation, as well as speaks to what Person to Person does in the community.
For more than 20 years, the Darien Foundation has been investing in Darien, offering our town's youth, emergency services, and community organizations an avenue to pursue innovation and excellence. Collaboration with you, the members of our community, has been vital to our mission. Thank you for supporting the Darien Foundation. We are building a better Darien together.
This broadcast is produced by DAF Media, a joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. The production is staffed by student and adult volunteers from the town of Darien and southwestern Connecticut. Darien's hometown source for sports, arts, and entertainment, established in 2017. We Are Community, a volunteer-based organization that gives nearly 50 Darien high school students hands-on experience in video production. We Are Cutting Edge, a STEM initiative. Students use cameras, computers, sound equipment, and innovative software. We Are Live, streaming 120 events per year on our YouTube channel. We Are On the Stage. We are at the big games. We are on the field. We are in the gym. We are on the move. Live streaming not only in Darien, but throughout southwestern Connecticut and the tri-state area. We are making a difference. We are DAF Media.
Welcome back here on the DAF Media Network, just in time for the start of the third quarter. New Canaan holding on to a 13-11 lead. Darien will have the ball here as we get underway.
Of course, team switching sides at half.
Darby shot there, no good. Rebound will come down to Ramsey, looks to put it back up, and that'll fall. Darien ties the game at 13 here just under 20 seconds into the third quarter.
Ramsey got the board over 2 people and then put it up under or around 2 people, so that's pretty impressive. That's why she's their center, essentially.
Murphy here, shot up and around. Rebound will come down to Darien. It's Caitlin Secor on the rebound for Darien.
Yeah, I'd like to see Secor used a little bit more on the offense, try to get her some threes, as she had 9 points exclusively from threes in the St. Joe's game.
Vaught from the foul line. Shot is short. Rebound will come down to Darby. Ramsey pass underneath. Dolce's shot is blocked, but a foul called, and she will go to the free throw line for 2.
I don't know, from our angle, it looked like Murphy got all ball, but again, we are obstructed over here as the bleachers do obstruct our view just a little bit.
Dolce's first drops, and that'll give Darien a lead.
Dolce, team's leading scorer.
Dolce's second, no good. Rebound will fall to Quinn McKiernan, and New Canaan will take over.
Peter, I think we just got to stop talking when players are at the free throw lines. We bring something up, and then they immediately miss.
Yeah, announcer's curse. As acrobatic shot there, no good, but a foul called, much to the dismay of the Darien bench.
That's going to be on the floor.
Somehow that's on the floor. Jill Vaught, the foul was called on as New Canaan will get possession here. Plosker travels, and it'll change possession towards Darien.
Yeah, I mean, again, good idea there from Plosker, but she just jumped a little bit on that pump fake or that fake pass.
New Canaan applies some pressure. Plosker able to come up with it, but pass is picked back by Ramsey.
A little bit of sloppy play from both teams to start out the second half.
Secor up top, over to Darby, back to Secor. Into the corner, pass intended for Dolce was kicked out of bounds, and it will be New Canaan ball here. This is Driscoll with the ball, crossing over the half-court line. Get our booth ran into, but it'll be called out of bounds on Darien and remain New Canaan possession here on the near side.
That would have been an expensive repair. Both monitors went flying. Luckily for McKiernan, nothing happened.
Shot there by Driscoll, three-pointer just short, and the rebound will fall to Darien.
Driscoll still pulling it after a couple misses.
Love the confidence if you're New Canaan, though. Just hope those start falling soon. Dolce here in the near corner. Pass back up to Secor. Secor in the paint to Vaught. Vaught from the free throw line. That'll in and out. And it'll be a rebound for New Canaan.
You know, if you're Darien, you're glad to see Vaught still taking shots. You know, eventually they have to start falling for her.
Plosker there up top. Back to Plosker into the corner.
That's a good look.
McKinnon's three-pointer is good.
Good look there from Murphy.
New Canaan seems to be living and dying with the three-point ball so far today, Ted.
Yeah, I mean, their first half stats did not look good. 2 of 9. Right now they're 3 of 11. But, I mean, if they can get an open look like they did there, I mean, a good pass there from McKiernan to Murphy.
Dolce goes underneath, able to finish on the other side, and not this game tied at 16.
Yeah, but as I was saying, I mean, if they can get open looks, and that's exactly what they want to do. But, you know, some of these shots have been somewhat contested or way behind the arc, so.
Driscoll's three-pointer there hits back rim and bounces straight up. Dolce will save it from going out of bounds, and it will be Darien ball.
I mean, kind of like Vaught, you have to expect that, you know, some of Driscoll's shots have got to fall down. You know, she's taking a high volume of shots, and unfortunately for her, she just can't take the lid off the basket. I mean, maybe she needs one or two inside to get the confidence back.
Secor was looking to find Dolce underneath, but pass is intercepted by New Canaan, and they will look to make something happen here on the offensive end.
You know, for either team, sometimes all it takes is just to see the ball go through the hoop.
McKiernan shot there, no good, but there was a foul on the play.
Dolce.
That'll be on Dolce.
She's having some words with the ref, trying to plead her case.
Dolce, I believe that's her third foul today, getting into some early foul trouble. Or not early anymore, but. Little bounce around there, but McKinnon gets the shot to fall. McKiernan, excuse me.
A little friendly roll there.
McKiernan's second falls as well.
First time they went 2 for 2 today.
Apparently not. Line violation on New Canaan. That will negate the second free throw, and it will remain 17-16.
Spoke too soon.
Announcer's cursed for the 5th time today. That'll be out of bounds. Bad pass, and it'll be New Canaan ball. So the Darien bench is in a fury, believing it was tipped by New Canaan.
Darien faithful as well, letting the ref hear it.
As we mentioned, small crowd today. First of the year for girls basketball, and they've been energetic so far. Shot there, no good, and Ramsey will come down with the rebound.
It was a good move by McKiernan getting him past her defender.
Ramsey to make a move. That was almost an and one. Rem's out, but she was fouled, and Ramsey will head to the line for 2.
I mean, both moves on good sides. You saw McKiernan take it up. Her shot was just a little bit short, and as we take a look here again, Ramsey just coming down the lane, and nobody wants to stop her. Like a freight train coming down the lane.
Ramsey shooting 2 here. Ramsey misses the first.
She was perfect from the line earlier, I believe.
Yeah, she only person to go 2 for 2 from the line earlier. Not able to get the first one here. Second, no good either. Ted, we're just going to have to stop talking during free throws. Darien rebound, not able to get that one to go, and it will be New Canaan ball.
Yeah, I think we might just have to stop the stream when everybody's shooting free throws, because we might be a bad luck. Ooh, good move.
McKiernan makes a move, able to get the layup to fall, and New Canaan will apply pressure here now. Pass up to front of us to Dolce. Dolce looking to drive, makes a move, fouled, shot will not fall. She'll go to the line for 2.
Peter, as we take a look here, McKiernan gets Dolce up in the air. And Peter, you know what that's set up by? That's set up by all the three-pointers they've taken. Now, some of them may not have been falling, as, you know, we're going to have a mass break here. But that's the risk Darien defenders have to take, because we've seen all game that New Canaan is not afraid to let it fly as we take another look here.
Dolce gets up in the air, McKiernan able to make a move, and most importantly, finish at the rim.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen problems finishing on that hoop specifically from both teams. But good on McKiernan using the pump fake. That's just, I mean, that's pretty basketball. Getting the defender to bite on a pump fake. You love to see that on all levels, on any player. That's just good basketball.
Yeah, we're in our under 4 timeout mass break. It's 19-16 New Canaan in this rivalry matchup with 3:10 left in the third quarter. We're going to have a good one here today, Ted.
Definitely. You know, Peter, it's a little hard to imagine a world where, you know, even if it was just a year ago, a world where, you know, we're not taking mass breaks. It feels so normal at this point in time.
Yeah, as Dolce here shooting 2 from the line. First drops.
Yeah, I just want to talk a little bit about that Dolce. drive and foul, but I'll wait to talk about that until after the free throw.
Dolce gets her second.
And as I was saying, Dolce has been so good all year at getting into the lane and getting foul calls and finishing at the rim.
Three-pointer there, just a bit short, and the rebound will go to Secor. Darby settles and pushes back out to Dolce. Up top to Secor. Secor down into the paint to Ramsey. Ramsey double teamed, able to get it back out to Dolce. Dolce thought about the three, passes it over to Secor, gives it to Darby Vaught from the free throw line. That'll catch nothing but air, but Darien will be able to get a rebound.
Yeah, I wonder if the New Canaan defender, they're going to take a timeout, or Darien's going to take a timeout. I wonder if the New Canaan, New Canaan thought that they had gotten a tip on that shot there, but as that's why they were trying to save it. But Darien, nonetheless, will have the ball coming out of this timeout.
I'd like to give a quick shout out to our DAF Media production crew today, directing Cole Murphy, replay coordinator Trey Cahill, Braden Shank taking the lead on graphics, and then Robert McLahose and Sophie Davey doing a great camera job today.
Yeah, I mean we're all student volunteers here, so we appreciate everyone taking the time out of their Saturdays to come and help us out at this live stream here.
DAF Media, of course, a joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. As we get back underway here following the Darien timeout.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that, you don't see behind the scenes is all the people who help set up and break down. You just hear our beautiful voices on air.
Jill Vaught inbounds back up top to Secor. Ramsey's pass/shot is tipped, and New Canaan will come down with the rebound. There will be a foul, though.
Yeah, they're double teaming Ramsey inside, which is smart by New Canaan because Ramsey has been a force to be reckoned with in the paint.
Yeah, foul was on Ramsey there. New Canaan will look to make something happen here.
Yeah, that's something you see out of Ramsey. If she gets the ball taken away, she tries to get it right back. Sometimes she gets into foul trouble with that.
Driscoll driving shot is no good, caught all backboard. Ramsey able to come down with the rebound.
I mean, it seems like Driscoll was trying to take my recommendation by going inside and trying to get an easy basket. But unfortunately for her, she just, too many defenders there. Dolce on that far side gives it into Ramsey.
Secor's 18-footer, no good. That'll be out of bounds, but it will remain with Darien.
It didn't look like Secor was set there. Kind of a running 18-footer, but Darien will retain possession.
Dolce underneath, looking to inbound. Gets it into Secor. Secor driving on the baseline, back out to Dolce. Dolce from three, and that is good. Big shot there by Dolce.
That was nice. Secor driving, draws two defenders. A little behind that head pass back to Dolce, and Dolce cashes in on the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
All net there. Plosker trying to get something. That won't go. Tipped out of bounds by New Canaan. It will be Darien ball as we'll take another look here at Dolce's three. Great pass, great find by Secor. And Dolce finishes it off from the near corner.
Yeah, Secor drove baseline, which is always a danger because you have, you could have two defenders and you could step out of bounds as a steal there from New Canaan.
Trap there, turnover, pass tipped, and Dolce will end up with the ball just inside the arc. That won't fall. And we'll get a jump ball there. New Canaan has the arrow, and they will take over.
Yeah, I would have liked to seen Dolce maybe pop another three because it seemed as soon as she went inside, she was swarmed by a defender. But nonetheless, that was still, a good shot. Just, hit too much backboard and fell out.
Murphy here driving out to Plosker beyond the arc. She'll take a step in. Driscoll thought about it, but will drive. Foul called. That will be on Darby, and it will remain New Canaan ball.
That's something you've seen with this new Canaan team is that, you know, they're doing a lot of pump fakes, a lot of head fakes. We saw it on that McKiernan pump fake and score. They're trying to get Darien up in the air so they can have a better opportunity either to find shooters, as Driscoll will take another one.
Takes the three. That'll get nothing but air. Dolce with the rebound, looking to move. Shot. 5-footer, no good. Rebound, New Canaan.
Yeah, Dolce tried not to do anything too fancy there. This kind of went for a little stop and pull up. I would have liked to seen her maybe use the body a little bit, try to draw the foul if possible, because she's been so good at drawing the foul early on. Not only in this game, but also in the 3 other games that she's played. So, or the 4 other games, excuse me, that she's played. So, I mean, I would have liked her to go try to get some contact. I mean, the worst thing that happens, you know, she misses the shot, but she missed the shot there on the little pull-up.
Karczewski checking in. Looked like the pass was going to go out there in the previous play, but a New Canaan player able to throw it off Darien and retain possession. 3-pointer again for New Canaan will catch nothing on the basket, and Darien will take over.
Yeah, maybe looked a little outside of McKiernan's range. She was wide open, so she had to take that one, but...
Secor over to Darby, trying to get it into Ramsey. That won't work, but Darby will be able to come up with it and get it back to Ramsey underneath. Ramsey's shot is no good. Rebound will fall to New Canaan. As 1 second left in the quarter, 3-court heave hits right off the backboard, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. After 3, Darien 21, New Canaan 19. We will take a short break.
We are DAF Media, Darien's hometown source for sports, arts, and entertainment, established in 2017. We are Community, a volunteer-based organization that gives nearly 50 Darien high school students hands-on experience in video production. We are Cutting Edge, a STEM initiative. Students use cameras, computers, sound equipment, and innovative software. We are Live, streaming 120 events per year on our YouTube channel.
Welcome back here on the DAF Media Network. We're looking to get the 4th quarter underway. Darien clinging on to a 2-point lead here. We're going to be in good for a good finish.
Yeah, definitely. You know, the game that I called the other day for the guys team came down to two last-second free throws. So maybe we'll see another close. I mean, right now we have a close one. Maybe it'll stay close and we'll have a good outcome.
Vaught there from the free throw line. Shot is no good. Believes that's going to be an over the back on Ramsey, and New Canaan will take possession.
I mean, you want to see Ramsey aggressive, go for the boards. You know, sometimes it just doesn't go their way. But good boxing out by New Canaan, especially McKiernan and Gibbons. Almost a double-team rebound, trying to keep Ramsey off the boards.
New Canaan approaching the bonus here, with that being Darien's 5th foul, though, so that'll be late game foul and becomes a factor that would become important. So that a bounce there on New Canaan. Darien will take over.
Yeah, unfortunately for Philosopher, just hit off her feet, maybe trying to do a little too much, trying to get the ball. It looked like she had about 2 defenders on her, so.
Sophomore Maddie Donaldson will check in for New Canaan here. Vaught on the far side, driving, running shot, no good. Rebound, Dolce, thought about the 3, ends up driving, and that'll fall for Dolce. Another acrobatic shot for her, and that'll give Darien a 23-19 lead.
Dolce so crafty inside, you know, she finds a way to get her shot. And we saw there a little pump fake and then another pump fake there, but saw her get inside.
One of the advantages, having the 3 ball in your arsenal. Defenders have to fall for your pump fakes. As Darien will take over there, and Secor will bring the ball up. Shot there, no good. Rebound, New Canaan.
I mean, it's been a tough game for Vaught, but, you know, I like her thinking that one of them has to fall, because she's getting good looks at the rim and at the hoop. So
Yeah, just inside the three-point arc there for Donaldson. That won't fall, but it will retain New Canaan possession as Darien was not able to secure the rebound.
yeah, if you're Darien, you know, you're winning the rebound battle right now, so you want to keep it that way. You can't be giving New Canaan too many extra possessions as they're only down 4.
Yeah, inbounds there. Floater will not drop, and Ramsey will come down for the rebound. A call we've been making a lot today, Ted.
Exactly. I believe she has upwards of 8 or 9 boards, give or take. But yeah, she's been dominant on the boards, and that's why, you know, you see New Canaan double teaming her on rebounds.
Darby back to Secor up top. Into Ramsey. Ramsey to look make something happen. That won't fall. New Canaan able to secure the rebound.
Yeah, it's Donaldson's second rebound of the night. New Canaan in that first half had 12 rebounds. Darien's Ramsey, at least, I believe she had 6 or 7 of her own, which is extremely impressive.
Shot there, not able to fall. Dolce looking to make something happen in transition. Believes that's going to be a foul call on the floor, and it will be Darien ball.
Yeah, I think Dolce got bailed out there a little bit. Looked like she was getting a little out of control as she stepped over half court.
Dolce will inbound for Darien. Secor over to Darby up top. Trying to find Ramsey underneath, but that'll be picked by New Canaan, and it will go the other way. Foster looking to drive. Shot is blocked. A foul call, though. That will be on Caitlin Secor, and New Canaan will head to the line for 2.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's like the second call today where it really could have gone either way. I mean, again, from our angle, it definitely looked like all ball.
Definitely caught a lot of ball. Plosker will head to the line for 2. First shot catches front rim, no go.
I mean, look, all it takes is, you know, a little slap of the hands or the arm to get called. Doesn't have to be a lot. Timeout taken by Darien. You know, Peter, we've mentioned this before, but, you know, I feel like I have to bring this up again. New Canaan is really living and dying by the 3 ball. They haven't taken a ton of threes early in this fourth quarter, but I would expect them being down to take a few more than they normally would. But if you're New Canaan, you gotta start to hope that they start falling, because if it's anything like the first half, you know, you're taking a high volume and not making a high volume. So
yeah, 5:04 left here in the fourth quarter as we'll come out of this timeout. Plosker will have one more free throw, looking to cut into this lead a bit. As you see on your screen, Ted, Darien does only have 2 timeouts left. Used a lot early in this game, which we'll see how that plays out if this stays close towards the end of the game.
yeah, I mean, if it stays close towards the end of the game, it'll definitely come back to haunt them. But I think, you know, I would assume that Coach Ian Bosser has confidence in his team to keep this lead and to not need to use those timeouts late in the game.
Some confusion over what I believe is a substitution here. Ian Bosser trying to get with Karczewski into the game, excuse me, and she'll be allowed to check in now. Plosker on the line for the second end of her 2 shots. Missed the first. That shot hits front rim as well. Struggle for the rebound. Darby will come up with it, and it will be Darien ball.
Yeah, I mean, Plosker, she's a sophomore, so she's got 2 years left in this New Canaan program. She'll be a good player.
Shot there by Dolce, no good. Rebound bouncing around. Bossert looking for a hold call underneath. No call, though, and New Canaan will take over.
That's something about this Darien team that I've, failed to mention is that they're a relatively young team, only 2 seniors on their roster. So all of these minutes, all these varsity minutes for these girls are hugely important as
McKiernan underneath, that'll drop and cut the Darien lead to 2 with just under 4.5 minutes left.
Yeah, but as I was saying, varsity minutes are important for any team, and especially for a Darien team that is very young.
Secor up top. That'll go to Dolce, pulls the 3, that will be no good. Ramsey comes down with the rebound.
It's gotta be her 10th rebound. She's been everywhere.
Dolce into Ramsey underneath, shot is no good. Out of balance, but tipped by New Canaan. It will be Darien ball with 3:54 left in the 4th quarter. Under 4 minutes, first stoppage of play. You know what that means, Ted? It's a mass break time.
Yeah, we should have a sponsor for a mass break, something like that. But Peter, one thing I've been wondering all game, the game that I called on Tuesday against St. Joe's. Now I don't know if New Canaan has the athletes for this. I'd assume they do. They have a very deep program with a ton of athletes. But New Canaan has yet to use any sort of zone, whether it's a 1-3-1 or a 2-3 or a 3-2 or any of that. They've played pretty much all man defense today. And in that game on Tuesday against St. Joe's, Darien had a rough go of, the zone defense. They had a tough time getting it into the middle and kicking it out, find shooters. It may not be New Canaan's style to play a zone, but it baffles me that, you could see a team who struggled with a zone and stick to man.
Yeah, I don't know. You did see them. They've given some pressure throughout the game, which gave some Darien some trouble, but no zone thus far. Darien will inbound underneath. Quick shot there by Secor. That'll fall. Deep 2-pointer. That will make the lead back to 4 for Darien.
Even on that inbound play you saw, there was no zone there.
Yeah, if you're New Canaan, those are the shots you just can't give up this late. Back to Plosker up top. Driving there, foul. And that'll be on number 22, Emily Darby, for Darien.
Yeah, that was a good drive there by Driscoll. She was able to, pick up or get Darby to foul there. So good on Driscoll.
Foul was on the floor, but Darien's 7th foul of the half, so that'll make it 1-1 here. Got to think these are important free throws for Megan Driscoll and New Canaan. First will go, and that'll make the Darien lead 3. Driscoll looking to convert the back end of the 1-1. She goes 2 for 2 from the line. That'll cut the lead down to 2 with just under 3.5 left here in the 4th quarter.
Those are big free throws.
Believe that's going to be a foul call on New Canaan. It is indeed the reaching foul on Natalie Plosker. Ramsey will inbound here for Darien.
Yeah, if you're New Canaan, you can't be taking those fouls. They're so detrimental late in the game like this, especially in a close game against your rival. So that was just, a silly little foul there.
Ramsey pushes out to Dolce, thought about the 3, takes a step in and drains the 2, and that'll push Darien's lead back to 4.
Oh, Peter, I gotta imagine that felt good for Dolce. A little, I see you, or anything you can do, I can do better, where she bit on the McKiernan pump fake, and now McKiernan bites on her pump fake, and they both hit shots in each other's faces.
As New Canaan, you gotta think they need a bucket here.
Yeah, New Canaan, I'd look for them to go inside, try not to take a 3 if possible.
Pass gets picked almost by Secor, but it will remain New Canaan possession as we'll take another look here at Dolce's pump fake, takes a step in, drains the 2.
Anything you can do, I can do better, she says. But I gotta imagine if you're New Canaan, you just can't take a 3 unless you are wide open.
Plosker drive shot, not even close. Foot on the line, however, and it will go Darien possession.
I think she was trying to draw the foul there, I mean, from my angle, it looked like she either felt like she got the ball stripped or she felt like she had a hand on her wrist. That's something.
So Ramsey able to get it in. Dolce pushing. Dolce passes it over to Darby. Darby back out to Ramsey. Ramsey over to Secor. Darien maybe trying to milk some clock here.
Yeah, I mean, no shot clock. Heck, I tried to hold on to the ball as long as possible.
We get under 2 minutes here. Foul called on number 21, Quinn McKiernan, and it will be Darien possession. That's New Canaan's 6th foul, so the next one will put Darien in the bonus, and they will be shooting 1-1.
McKiernan was called for a push there? That seems interesting to me. Seems interesting that she was called for a push. I mean, I'm not one to judge because, I mean, in my high school career, I've been called for a number of fouls that were exactly like that. I mean, I would have gone for a blocking call, but I don't know. Push just seems weird for me. I'm being very nitpicky as a former player.
Pass under there. Great find. Not able to convert the shot there for Dolce. New Canaan will look to push the other way.
That was a beautiful cut there by Dolce. A nice backdoor cut.
Shot there won't fall, and Ramsey will be able to come down with the rebound.
Oh, McKiernan's going to be kicking herself after that one. That was a good move to get around Dolce.
It's Kim Palmer trying to get her team up to apply some pressure. That's a backcourt violation for Secor.
Good call.
Ian Bossart's not happy about it, but we saw it. It was right there. It'll be New Canaan possession here with 1 minute and 8 seconds left.
Good call there. Palmer trying to get the attention of the far ref. Eventually gets the
entire New Canaan team tried to call a timeout at once. Still nothing. Bossart's giving the ref a piece of his mind on that call. So New Canaan will take a full timeout here. Down by 4, Ted. 1 minute and 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. You got to think this is a big possession for New Canaan.
This has to be a made shot here. You know, if you're New Canaan, you've missed a few. You missed a close one down there with McKiernan. But I would not stray away from going inside, because if you take a 3 and you miss, that's a wasted possession right there. I mean, look, if you have a shooter that's open, I mean, I'm trying to think. I mean, I'd go McKiernan, like, you know, if you want the 3, I'd go McKiernan, try to spot her up in the corner, try to spot her up on the wing.
Even still, I got to think you drive and then kick out if you have the opportunity, rather than running a set play for a 3.
Yeah, I mean, have Plosker or Driscoll drive and, you know, maybe set McKiernan up on the wing, try to get her a 3 if possible. I'd look for the inside shot first, as you don't want to give up another possession here.
Bossart spent pretty much that entire timeout arguing with the ref over the backcourt violation call. To no avail, it will remain New Canaan possession.
I mean, we over here saw pretty clearly that her foot was about 3 inches behind the line, so.
Yeah, tight call, but a good call. They pull the 3, that will not go. New Canaan not able to come down with the rebound. It will be a foul and over the back, which will be the 7th team foul. Ramsey will go to the line for 1-1 with just over 43 seconds left here. We talked about it, Ted. Probably not the smartest idea to pull the 3. Definitely didn't want to foul there on the rebound, though.
Yeah, I mean, if you're New Canaan, you know that Ramsey has been killing you on the boards all night, or all afternoon, excuse me. You got to look to double team her on an offensive rebound, because possessions late in this game are huge. That's another missed opportunity.
Ramsey's first hit front rim. Darien's just going to hold the ball until New Canaan fouls or forces pressure. Ramsey getting very close. That's going to be a backcourt violation as the ball went over. And it will be New Canaan possession. 29.9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Peter, if you're New Canaan, you gotta get this ball inside. That's exactly what they're doing. Driscoll.
McKiernan shot no good. Almost able to come down with a rebound. It'll go out of bounds, be Darien ball. 22 flat left here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's my bad. I thought that was I don't know why I said Driscoll. I mean, we've been calling McKiernan's name all night. But again, I mean, I gotta believe that, you know, if you're Coach Palmer for New Canaan, you're gonna be practicing, getting in, finishing all week at practice, because they've missed a few gimmies.
Foul on Quinn McKiernan. Secor will head to the line. Few precious seconds ticked off there while they were trying to get the foul. Secor shooting 1-1 here, looking to extend the 4-point lead. Her first, in and out, no good. That'll be out of bounds, and New Canaan ball.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Darien here, you know, put a hand up in the face. Don't go too hard on a pump fake or anything like that.
Last thing you want to do is foul here. New Canaan looking to get a quick shot, driving in. There's the foul. Shot won't go. We'll have a chance for two from the line for number 14, Megan Driscoll.
These are big free throws here. Big free throws here for Driscoll. Try to cut it to a one-possession game. You know, ideally you'd like to hit two to maybe get a quick foul. But, you know, if you can get one here.
Foul was on Emily Darby. Driscoll headed to the line for two. First will go. That'll cut the lead to 3. Obviously, more realistic one-possession game. Driscoll looking to cut it to 2 now with the back end of this 2 shots.
Gonna add some time back on the clock because it looks like they started the clock beforehand.
It's gonna be 13 seconds left here as Driscoll takes the second. That won't go. Rebound will go to Darien, and an immediate foul by New Canaan. 11.5 left here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough for Driscoll. She's 4 of 6 from the line today, but, you know, she needed to make that last one. So they gotta hope for a miss here.
Foul was on Quinn McKiernan, her 4th. Jill Vaught will go to the line shooting 1-1, but first a New Canaan timeout.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Coach Palmer, you know, I'm saying you gotta box out Ramsey if there's a miss here. I'm not sure if it's, you know, if it's 1-1 or if it's 2. But regardless, you know, you gotta box out Ramsey if they miss, because you do not want them getting an extra possession. Because the last thing they need is for Ramsey to get a rebound, put it up, and then you try and foul immediately, and she gets it in.
Yeah, 11.5 left here. Darien clinging to a 27-24 3-point lead. Vaught on the line.
Big 1-on-1 here.
It's a big shot. Jill Vaught banks the first one in. Some open hours here on the weekend for the bank.
Big shot, Vaught. I mean, she's had a rough go of things from the field, but that is a big free throw from her.
Looking to make this a 5-point lead. A true 2-possession game. She sinks that one.
That might ice the game.
29-24, 11.5 seconds left. You're New Canaan, you got to think quick 3 here.
I mean, I don't see why they, you know, might not roll the ball.
Bit of pressure driving there. Shot will fall.
Ramsey doesn't have to get it in.
Ramsey doesn't have to inbound it, and that'll do it. 29-26 is your final score here. Darien will hold on to a lead against New Canaan. Ted, what are your thoughts on the game?
Oh, man, this was a great game between two very good teams. Darien able to pick up the win. We saw New Canaan live and die by the 3. I mean, we've mentioned this all game. They just were taking at a very high volume. Unfortunately for them, they just couldn't take the lid off the basket. I mean, we saw a couple go in and out, and just very unfortunate for them. As for Darien, you know, they played a clean game. You know, they had a couple of missed opportunities down low. I mean, for both teams, really. So, I mean, if I'm both coaches, you know, that's something we're focusing on in practice. But, you know, relatively clean game from both teams. Not a ton of actual turnovers. I mean, there were a couple scrums. But other than that, you know, a great game by both teams.
Yeah, with this win, Darien will move to 3-2. New Canaan will drop to 3-3.
4-3.
4-3, excuse me. Darien's next matchup will be against Stanford here in the main gym on Tuesday. And New Canaan will move on to Staples, I believe, next Tuesday as well. That'll do it. On behalf of our entire DAF Media production crew, I'm Peter McLean. Ted Brennan joined me today. Your final score, once again, Darien 29, New Canaan 26. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day.